All right. Will it go to both? It appears to have gone to both. If
Yay.
somebody can check, here's.
Yep.
YouTube exists. It's not live quite yet.
And I will check the other. Yay. Okay, that's live too.
Oh.
And I just heard Jason say, "Oh, so that's good."
No, it's is it the wrong one that I'm looking at here?
Uh-oh.
All right.
Let me
The
see.
YouTube is live.
All right, I'm checking.
Oh, there it is. I see it now.
Okay, good. Whew.
Great. Yep.
All right.
Classic way to start a live stream is
Yes.
see if it's live.
Hey, Micah,
And if yes,
I have a question.
I
So
have an answer.
I have, what is it called? Wild Companion, which allows me a familiar. I was just wondering if I could have a medium-sized character that's not on the official list as my familiar.
Are you going
Yes.
to James Thompson me?
Yeah, excuse me.
I don't think I could if I tried, to be entirely honest.
Then you can have the medium one that's not on the list. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
James, your answer is always no.
I'm both pleased and annoyed.
And a little proud too, and
Yeah,
really-
you gotta be a little
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You have a reputation.
I mean, I nearly murdered the entire party the last time I played, so
I remember.
so good luck, everybody. Okay. Everybody. What was that? Uh-oh.
No,
Oh.
just you're telling us good luck. That seems like,
Yeah.
your DM being evil already.
Oh, I see. Good luck. All right.
Mwahaha.
If everybody's ready, then we shall begin. All right. Let's just head here.
Recording.
Beautiful. All right. So we will kick things off with moving you all to the first map. All right.
Classic.
yeah, Tavern. Never started in there.
Ooh. Look at us all ponying up to the bar.
Yes, as we should.
The warm amber glow of lantern light spills across the rough-hewn floorboards of the Copper Keg, Zylvan Cobblewander's lively tavern, nestled in the heart of the bustling crossroads town. The scent of roasting meats and spiced ale fills the air, mingling with the hum of conversation as patrons relax at the wooden tables, their laughter rising in bursts between the clinking of mugs. Clink. At the far end of the room, beyond the lively din, 5 travelers find themselves gathered before the bar top, summoned by a cryptic message from the gnome proprietor. Zylvan Cobblewander stands atop a stool behind the counter, his bright eyes gleaming with excitement beneath his bushy eyebrows. His hands are busy polishing a brass tankard, but his gaze remains fixed on the adventurers, as if expecting something or someone far more unusual than the motley crowd around them. With a grin as wide as the moon on a clear night, Zylvan speaks up, his voice carrying easily through the tavern's noise.
Ah, you're finally here. Words traveled fast about your deeds, and it seems the right kind of trouble has found its way to my doorstep. There's a matter of delicate importance. Dangerous, you might say, but I know you lot aren't the type to back down. Grab a seat, and I'll tell you what's at stake.
Do you grab a seat?
Absolutely.
Of course.
I
Yes.
also grab
Yes.
a drink.
Grab a seat, grab a drink. So Zylvan says to you all,
I was really glad that you responded to my note. It was rather difficult to get anyone to come here. Technically, I have a bit of a problem, and I have heard that you all are quite capable adventurers. Are you familiar with the unicorn?
Yes.
Yes, sort of the
Like,
Which one?
The general concept,
the
yes.
concept of the unicorn. Yes, good. So they are very. I mean, again, stop me if you've heard this before, but they're very magical beings, and they.
I've heard
heard
this
that
before.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I need the help of a unicorn. I have a couple of family members who have gotten into some bad magic, and they are. I hate to use the word, but possessed. And I really need to help them out of that situation. And Unicorn, I've been told, is very helpful in taking care of possessions. So, yes, this is why I've brought you all here to help me out with that.
Well, none of us are unicorns.
No, there's a
definitely not.
unicorn rumored to be in the nearby woods. So what I would need from you all is to, skedaddle, head into those woods, meet up with the unicorn, have a conversation. I've got to stay here at the bar, obviously, taking care of things and taking care of my cousins. So there's where there is unicorn. In case you didn't know, that's also the plural. Where there are unicorn, there are also other scary beasts. And I mean, look at me. I'm meant to be here at this bar, but look at you. You look great. You look ready to take on the world.
Yep.
And
that's
we
why-
are.
that's why we're here.
Great.
Definitely.
So will you do it?
What do we get in return?
Oh,
exactly
yes. What
for
is that?
friends?
Remuneration. It's a new word I learned. I've got this little book here of new words to learn all the time. So, yes, I would be willing to provide each of you. And he turns to his side and kind of looks into his pockets and then sort of steps down really quick, shambles across, looking through drawers, looking. He looks up over the bar really quick, and then make sure that no one else is watching, and then goes back down beneath the bar and pries up a wooden board on the floor and looks in there, puts the bar back down, stomps on it a few times, comes back over, jumps back up and says, I would be willing to provide each of you 75 gold pieces if you would be willing to do this for me.
I guess.
sure, yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
What else going on?
And free drinks.
Oh, yes, of course. I actually have special tokens that I've created just for that. When you return, you will get this special token. And he holds it up. And of course, it's got his grinning face on it. And he says they each cost a lot of money to make. But, that's beside the point. When you show one of these at my place of business, you will have free drinks at any time that you desire.
In that case, I agree.
and just to confirm, we do get to keep said token, correct? You will not be taking ownership back when we use it the first time.
That is correct. It is a token in perpetuity. Now, I want to be clear about what is important here, which is that you need to communicate with the unicorn, and the unicorn needs to agree to come back with you to meet with me. After that point, you've done your due diligence. You're not required to make the unicorn, help me out or anything like that. But the unicorn needs to be brought back here.
What
So-
do you do with the unicorn once we get it back to you?
What do? I ask it for its help.
Okay.
We're just checking that there wasn't a sort of sacrifice or anything like that.
Oh no, that would be sacrilegious, he says as he looks back in his little book of words to learn.
So bring a horse to a watering hole. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
very
open
good.
my backpack and I am digging around in it, and I pull out a toque, or what some people might call a beanie, that is a knit hat and it has a unicorn on it, and I give it to you.
Oh, this is delightful. To be clear, this does not count as you coming through with the deal, but this is really cool. Am I meant to wear this, or what's?
It's my gift to you. I make a lot of stuff. I knit things and make other things, and I just thought you might like this one. I've got a bag full of scarves and hats and sweaters. So,
Thank you so
know.
much. It does get a little
You're
cool
welcome.
here at times.
And he puts it on, and as he puts it on, thump, it falls down over his head onto his shoulders. And he sort of
This is on brand.
he pushes it back up, and so it's
You
just
can roll
kind of
it
like
up.
sitting on his forehead. And he's like sort of balancing it so it doesn't fall back down again. He's like,
I love it. Do I look fabulous? Tell me I look fabulous.
You look fabulous.
Thank you so much. Oh, you are a delight. So yes, I'm very grateful. We've got this here, and he pulls out a
scroll and slaps it down on the table. And he says,
this is the agreement. As you can see, I've written in 50. Was it 50 gold pieces I agreed to? 75.
75.
75 gold
75.
pieces.
Yep.
I was testing you. You passed. So 75 gold pieces per person, plus a token for free drinks in perpetuity. In return, you will get the unicorn to the threshold of the copper keg. And that is our agreement forthwith, hereunto, and forever. Everyone will need to sign this document to make sure that we all follow through on our parts of the bargain.
Yes. I would like, as a scribe, I'm very familiar with legalese and paperwork, and I would like to read said contract to make sure that it's legit and not binding us to something unfortunate.
give me an intelligence check.
I would love to. 16 plus 4 is 20.
Wow. With a 20, you quickly read through the documentation. You see all of the, it's like there are always, if there's no fine print, then you would be suspicious as well. And so you see it's got the fine print that's like the standard gotcha fine print, where it's just, if you renege on the deal, it's, bad for you, maybe, worse for you than it would be otherwise. But there's no like giving your firstborn child. There's no anything like that. It is a simple contract with the standard amount of legal slime.
Perfect.
Does it say anything about him not harming the unicorn?
Yes.
It does not say anything about him harming the unicorn or not harming the unicorn.
We're clearly a very trusting.
Yes.
Maybe you can use your intelligence to write that part in.
Yes, I would greatly appreciate an addendum to said
Oh,
contract.
you want to make an addendum? Okay, what is your addendum?
Yes, please. I would please like to add that you will do no physical, emotional, psychic, or magical damage to said unicorn on purpose.
Oh, okay. I will not be the cause of any of that. Yes. You know what?
Correct.
I'll addend your addendum by saying that nor will my family make any,
Yes.
purposeful actions against the unicorn. I genuinely think unicorns are
Yes.
the most amazing creatures in the world. I would never hurt a unicorn, but I understand
Excellent.
wanting to have that in the contract.
I would also like to add that any of your known associates that may not be related to you would
yes.
be
Or
added
unknown.
to that list, or unknown. Yep.
Unknown
Any
to
associates.
me. Wait, this is resulting in me having to protect the unicorn from strangers.
Basically, Correct, on your property.
Yes, a unicorn can protect itself, but okay, yeah, I'll do
Listen,
within my ability to protect. Right? Yes.
within your abilities,
Okay.
of course, to be discussed and agreed upon if something should happen in a court of law, in front of a judge, as if something were to happen in your location, and had something, accidentally happen. Someone, a neutral third party,
Yeah.
can participate and appropriately decide whether or not you were
Right.
held liable.
Yes. Okay. Right. Okay. Yes. That is agreeable.
Excellent. Then yes, I will sign.
All
Unless anyone else has any other addendums needed.
Normally, when we go on adventures, just somebody says they'll give us money and we go and kill things. This is the first time we've had to sign a contract, so you can understand that we're
Very
just
fancy.
Right, I
a
understand. It's
little,
just I've worked with adventurers before who were sort of not kind people and have taken advantage of me, and I learned my lesson from them, and so that's why I want to make sure that the agreement is followed through.
So we have to sign a prenup. I get it.
Yes. So is everyone signing?
Yeah, I'll sign up.
Yes.
Great.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Yes.
you.
putting a scroll in the right position.
I use
Unreadable.
really proper calligraphy.
Oh, that's
I
gorgeous.
pull out my own calligrapher's supplies. to
Nice,
sign.
nice. Yeah, I
Mine
won't make
looks
you do
like
any
a
sleight
spider
of hand
has walked
checks.
across the page.
Or performance
Thank
checks or
you.
anything. All right, so you all sign it. He takes the form and he says, you will want to head to the wood nearby, where you will find the last sighting of the unicorn. I hear that it hangs out around a sort of a pool that has formed underneath a waterfall. And so if you head just north of here into the woods, you will probably come across it.
Into the woods.
Into the woods to get the thing.
Okay.
All right. Thank you all very much. And with that, you plan to head out. But what we're going to do here for a moment is, Erica / whomever, I am very sorry. I am new to doing TPK DMing, and so I forgot to kick off the show with the intros and the names of the characters.
I thought we were
just
going
went
to
right
kind of
into
do
it.
it.
It's a
in
cold
the-
open. It's
Yeah.
a cold
Flip it over.
open.
We're on the way. We're going to talk to each other and
This
like
is the
just
pre-credit scene.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it could even be a cold open.
Oh, Jason, you've suddenly gone. Did he go static
Oh,
for anyone
have I?
else?
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was a little bit of a static push, but
Oh no,
I
I'm
heard
hearing
static
it.
when you talked, actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was
I'm
Micah.
hearing it from everyone, and you're all hearing it from me, which tells me that it's probably me.
We're not hearing anything from each other. So
yeah. Other than their voices.
Yeah. Normal voices.
That's
And
great.
you sound normal now, too.
Micah sounds normal now.
Technology.
My kind of sounds normal now, too.
That's good.
You just had a little crackle.
I wonder what is happening here. Technology. All right.
A mistake.
So then, should we just go into the woods, or do we want to do a little intro? What do we think?
Do the welcome to Total Party Kill. I'm your host. Introduce us, and then we'll go into the woods. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
yeah,
Welcome to Total Party Kill, the podcast where we play Dungeons and Dragons online for your entertainment. I am your humble dungeon master, Micah Sargent, pronouns are he, him, and I keep wanting to switch into one of the characters' voices because it's very easy to do so. I am joined by a cool cast of characters who I will introduce now. Up first, it's Aline Sims. Hello, Aline.
Hey, my pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Eunomia Heldu, an astral elf druid. You can call me Nomi, and my pronouns are she, her.
And we're also joined by
the I don't even know I was gonna say like the nightmare, but that's not true. He himself is not a nightmare. He just plays nightmare characters a lot of the time. It's James Thompson.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Somehow I knew where that was going.
We all did, James.
Weird.
I play good characters who sometimes try and murder everyone. I am playing Valeria Shatterburn She-Her, who's a half-orc barbarian. And according to the notes that I wrote down the last time she played, is a big snack. She is the half-sister to Annette's character as well.
And we are also joined by the unicorn herself. It's Kathy Campbell.
Yes, I was legally obligated to be here today, and I'm very, very glad to save a unicorn or hunt for one. I'm unsure the story, but let's find out together, shall we? I am Kathy Campbell, pronouns she, her, and I am playing Priscilla, one name only, because I did not remember that people have last names when creating
Some
my
don't.
character. So it's fine. So yeah, Priscilla, one name like Elvis.
That's a long name.
But not Priscilla.
No. Priscilla is a human wizard who is a scribe, historically a scribe, and uses to apparently look at deep contract negotiations.
Also joined by Annette Wierstra.
Hello, I am playing Sheila Bobila Banana Fanafophilia. You can just call me Sheila, though. Our pronouns are she, her. Sheila is a crafty human rogue in which she is both sneaky, but also Sheila really likes making crafts, like knitting and weaving and painting and cooking snacks. And yes, I am James's sister because I think James and I are sisters in all the universes, honestly.
It's now canon, yes.
It is. Yeah, we're just sisters always.
Eagle-eyed viewers will notice that when both the character's name and the player's name show up on the screen, Sheila Bobila Banana Fanafila is just truncated. So that is something you could look forward to. And we are joined, last but certainly not least, the man who captains the dirigible, or is it the blimp? It's Jason Snell.
Hi, Mike. I wonder if Sheila could loan one of her names to Priscilla. We'll
Totally.
see. We'll find out.
My
I know what
fault.
happens.
It's
It's
my
like
fault. I
getting
just
married.
stole all the names, and now there's none left for Priscilla. I'm sorry, Priscilla. I'm not sorry.
You're not
I am
sorry.
playing Bibimbap Sauerbraten. He is a dwarf cleric. He is gruff. Is he lovable? Well, the world says no, but he's still open to it. And he is he's a cleric, so he's a one of those cranky old priests, I would say. Big, long gray beard and a little bit grumpy, but also incredibly competent.
Nice. We are excited to kick off this adventure. So let's get into it. Here we go. Alrighty. So you find yourself in the woods near the Copper Keg. And as you are walking along on this woodland trail on a bright sunny day, a cacophony of shouts breaks the wood's serenity. Through the trees, you spot puffs of colorful smoke. Moments later, a tiny figure emerges from the bushes, sporting an acorn hat and flitting through the air on iridescent wings. "Quickly!" she shouts. "Uni the unicorn is in danger! If there is good in your hearts, follow me!" And she flits off into the woods nearby. What do you do?
All right. I think the good is debatable for at least some of our characters. But, we did sign a contract, so...
And I'm assuming that the unicorn in question is Uni.
I mean, we'll find
I'm
out.
guessing,
But
yeah.
we're looking for a unicorn, so we
Yeah,
should
so
probably
it's a good
follow
start. Yep.
that
Let's
Muppet.
follow
Yeah.
Into the Woods.
So yes, you follow the Muppet into the woods. The Muppet
Sounds
wearing
like a Muppet.
it does, doesn't it? The Muppet wearing the unicorn, or not the unicorn hat, the acorn hat into the woods. And so I will place your tokens a little bit to the east. And what I would like you to do is to arrange yourselves along this little edge of the wood, how you feel your characters would be arranged.
Valeria's right up at the front in a kind of
And,
eager to hit something fashion.
and Priscilla is hiding behind.
Yeah.
So
Bap
is
in the
Sheila.
middle. He's toward the front.
All right. With your placement going, you walk up and immediately you see in front of you lanky, toad-like bipeds that scamper frantically around a woodland pool, under fire from tiny arrows. Nearby, a white mare struggles to escape a weighted net. The stump of a horn protrudes from the mare's brow. High above the pool, a furred goblinoid bellows orders from a rocky bluff, marshaling the toad-like creatures against their unseen assailants. A glowing portal floats in the air beside the goblinoid.
Ooh.
And right now, as you've walked in, you have yet to be spotted as the toad-like creatures are very much again taking fire from the pixie to the, or rather the sprite to the north, and you see a sprite to the south as well. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna shout, "What are you doing?"
As you shout, "What are you doing?" The sprite to the north was the one that you met, and it screams, or she actually screams from a distance, and she says, "You need to help! We need to defeat these creatures. They have captured Uni, and they're doing terrible, terrible things." And as you said, "What are you doing?" and she said, she responded to you, that does bring the attention of the creatures into focus, and therefore you all need to roll for initiative.
Oh. It's going to be like that, huh?
It's gonna be
Rude.
like that, I'm afraid to say.
I rolled a natural 20, which will be my only one of this entire campaign.
I rolled a 16,
I
5
rolled
here.
A 2.
which makes a 19.
So I'm
All right,
24.
1 second here while we get that sorted. I just need to get the characters figured out.
It's in the turn order. You know, I've never seen it roll 20 from the DM side. It's probably terrifying.
Yeah, I'm terrified and just imagining it.
Oh, you got yours in the turn order? That's fantastic. So I see,
No.
20.
No.
Oh.
No. We sorry.
We're saying we're yeah. We feel for you.
yes.
Got it.
It's empathy for the dungeon master.
So Sheila, what's your initiative?
19.
19. Bibimbap, what's yours?
5.
Okay. Valeria,
24.
24. Holy moly. Priscilla,
Muted.
Priscilla, are you muted?
3?
3, okay.
Oh,
Did
there.
it- oh,
And Eunomia got 20?
Yep.
All right. So I will pop those in as well here. Yeah, this is...
We can put them in. If you put our tokens in, we can put the. our
Oh, yeah,
numbers
that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
please put yours in. That would be very helpful to me.
Mine was easy because it's a very small number.
Yes, it's nice only having to push one button.
All right, and then we will get rolling here. I was trying to pull up the turn order for you so that folks could see that as well. And there we go, resume. Okay, so I've got 11, 10, 6, perfect. So that's... Six. Okay. Initiative for the that. Okay. Now we can pull that up as well with this map.
My map is black.
Uh-oh.
My grid is gone
Where
and my map is black.
your token's gone?
Um,
Is that what you said?
I still see it.
Her name's wrong, or
I'm not in the. I don't see
Not in
myself in the
turn
turn
order.
order.
Yeah, I don't see you either. Let me get you back there as well. And you are right here. And we'll pull you in.
Ooh, there it goes. Oh, I'm big.
There we go.
Giant.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, and let me add you back to the turn order there. And now you can pop yours in once more.
Okay.
Okay, now we've got it
There we
sorted.
go.
All right. Whew. It's a lot to handle here. Okay, so yes, you all are facing a bunch of creatures that appear to be kind of toads with legs, and so let's kick things off. Valeria, you are first.
Can I see how this net is holding Uni?
Yeah, so it is a simple net that appears to be like it's just a standard net, a hempen rope, and you can see Uni trying to struggle to escape the net, but it seems to be that she's way too tangled up in it to do so alone.
How heavy is the net? While we're talking about the net, I'm gonna.
How heavy is the net?
Yeah, no reason.
I don't know. The net is
We'll just say it's less than 10 pounds.
oh, it is 3 pounds.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.
I can't get over there because Uni is 35 feet away and I can travel 30 feet. But I can throw an axe 60 feet. So I'm going to throw an axe at the net and attempt to cut the net.
Okay. So just to be clear, just to confirm, you see a struggling mare inside of a net, and you are going to throw an axe at the large pile of horse plus net.
I'm going to
hoping
do it
cut
in it. Yes.
Okay. So what this is going to be is it's going to be a standard roll to hit. And I'll just tell you the AC of the net is 10, but we're going to do on top of that a dexterity check where the DC is going to be 19 to not hurt Uni. Given
Wanna
your
rethink
distance.
this?
Yeah.
Okay. I can get a lot closer. I can get 30 feet closer before I attempt this.
Okay.
You could also. There are other things probably that could be done.
I love that. There are other things you could do.
I mean, Valeria's very much a woman of just action and not necessarily thinking. So she sees a trapped unicorn and is going to try and help in the only way that she knows how.
I mean, you didn't sign a contract saying that you wouldn't hurt the unicorn. That was
Exactly.
I regret everything.
that was Sylvan.
okay.
So.
We kill a unicorn immediately. Show over.
So I think I can run past this guy, go up to there, and then I think I can get down to about here. So I'm much closer.
You are much closer. So you're within 15 feet of Uni. I'm trying not to make this feel arbitrary. So I think that from that distance, on throwing an axe, can you tell me what is the attempt in throwing? Like, are you doing center mass or are you being more clever
No,
about
center
it?
mass would very much hit.
Right.
I'm looking to basically cut a hole in this.
In an open space of the net? Or an open...
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But basically give a, because I can see the unicorn is struggling. So I'm trying to give it an opening to get out of the net.
Got it. Okay, yeah. You're...
I wouldn't throw it directly at the unicorn. That would be...
Something that a
Probable
different character
must.
would do.
All right, I'm going to drop the DC to 15 then.
All right, I can do that.
Yeah, so remember to roll first to hit, and then you'll roll to see if you strike the unicorn. If you get a 15 or above, you're okay. Well, let's do this roll first.
I got a 21 to hit.
All right, you definitely hit. Now,
Definitely hit something.
now it's just a straight up DC 20. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I said a dexterity check.
And this is a dexterity.
Yeah. So you
Thankfully,
do have a bonus.
I get advantage on all dexterity saving throws.
It's not a saving
So-
throw, though. It's just a straight up dexterity roll. Saving throw is it's typically only in reaction to something else. So you'll just take your,
right.
standard dexterity.
And 15 I need to get.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That is 16.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
You go ahead and roll damage on the axe throw.
Rope damage. I love it. So we did something new with rope, everybody. We attacked it.
Nice. He wasn't even here.
And what kind of damage does an axe do? Is it slashing?
Pretty sure it's slashing. It doesn't say on this. Is slashing still a thing in?
It should be.
Yes, it is slashing.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
no, it's just in the.
If it was bludgeoning,
information.
you would be doing no damage to the net. So that's why I wanted to make sure. It almost
No,
sounds like I'm
it's
saying a
slashing.
net every time, and it's weirding
I
me
know.
out.
It is.
The rope.
All right,
Rope
I
net.
have done
And net. Rope net.
7
a net.
damage.
All right, 7 damage. All right, you are able to cut through the net on the side, making a hole that is bigger than one would have otherwise. Good.
Well, I think the important thing is I did not kill the unicorn.
That was
In the
the
first
important
5
thing.
Very
minutes.
much the important thing.
Yes, you did well to not kill the unicorn, and I'm proud of you.
You see, I don't always do bad things. Foolish things, possibly. I
But it could have gone another way, is the thing.
Yes.
no, I don't think I don't. No, I'm not going to rage yet. I'm going to see how this goes. Maybe next time. So I'm just gonna. I've done my bit.
All right. You are good to go. And so let me just move some things in here. All right. It is Eunomia's turn.
Oh man, when you have a world of possibility, how do you
Everything
choose?
looks like a nail. That's how that goes, right?
Okay, hang on. Just making sure that I don't have a
We should have
limit on
all
this.
come out
So.
like about 5 feet more once we came out of the forest.
I know. All right. So I am just gonna go for it. I'm gonna just stand here for a second, mutter some words under my breath, and to my side appears kind of a not spectral, but it does look kind of insubstantial creature because I am casting Wild Companion. And my friend, the starry pteranodon, is next to me. And my question is, it takes an action to summon my starry pteranodon.
Uh-huh.
Can I communicate to it what I would like it to do, or is that like I'm not sure. Is communicating with it a bonus action or?
I think that on because does your companion get its own turn when it's summoned? Is that how that goes? Does it roll its own initiative?
I don't think so. It this is a variation of summon familiar.
And I can't remember if a familiar gets its own turn. I don't think it, because what I was going to say is if it does, then at the start of its turn, it could take your action. It could hear you as a bonus action essentially. But I think, you know what? Because it doesn't say that it doesn't say there's anything against it. Then that's fine. You can tell it what to do.
Okay. So I want it to go continue Valeria's work to try to damage the net and create a bigger hole.
Got it. Okay. So you summon a pteranodon, and I am attempting to find something to drop in here for you.
Sparkling pteranodon. That looks like a sparkling personality.
Yes.
It's so big. There we go. So where did it appear next to you, you said?
Yeah.
All right. So it appears next to you, and you tell it to go attack the net.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, does it go on your turn then? I think it would have to go on your next turn if it doesn't have its own turn. If it
That
has
makes
its own,
sense to me.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, next time, since you've just did your action to summon it, it'll be able to go after you on your next turn.
Okay.
All righty. Sheila, Bobila, Banana, Fana, Fofila, your turn.
Real quick. It very quick Google search outside of just the AI overview says that familiars act independently, but in combat it rolls its own initiative and acts on its own turn.
Beautiful. So
Thank
yeah,
you.
while Sheila, you're going, if Aline, you can find. I trust you to find something similar in D&D Beyond to a.
Oh, they have a
pteranodon.
pteranodon.
Oh, they do. Okay, sweet.
I didn't just come up with it. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, then you can just use that for whatever its initiative score is.
Okay.
And then I will add it to the turn order, and then you can just pop that turn or that initiative in. All right, go ahead, Sheila.
Okay. I am going to move a bit forward as well. Over this way. And then I'm going to use my mage hand to try and lift the net off of the unicorn.
Okay. So you use the mage hand to try and lift the net. So can a mage hand do a strength check, or is it just straight up because it can lift up to 10 pounds, then it's able to pull.
Plus, there's a big hole in the net. That seems like it should make it easier.
Yeah, so I guess I think you just do it. Yeah, I can't
I
think
mean,
of
as long as it's under the weight limit.
Yeah,
right? Isn't that the issue with
exactly.
Mage Hand usually? Is
it's
the weight
just the
limit?
weight limit. Yeah. So I guess you you do it, and you pull the net off of Uni, thereby removing the constrained condition on the unicorn.
Sniped
Excellent.
me.
Sniped ya.
Yeah.
I look over at my sister and like give her a look that said, "I had this."
And it's like I look back and say, "You didn't."
Oh,
I do not think that I can take a bonus action
I
after
think
this. Or no, it actually is your mage spell is a bonus action.
I would have to look at your character sheet because that could have changed. Oh, it is. Okay, then yes, you still
I'm
have
looking
an
at my
action
sheet.
left.
So
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
I could do it because I'm going to use my blowgun and shoot it at let's see if I can the one right kind of in front of me between I don't know, it's just a little in front of me. And so I'm going to shoot a blowgun
The toad.
on the toad.
Gotta
And
clarify,
I
you're
have
not shooting it at the unicorn.
Yeah, no,
Who would
not at the
do such a
unicorn. I'm not James. 18 to hit.
Okay, and that's to hit the toad creatures.
The one just right in front of me. It's just like above me on the map.
Alrighty. So you roll an 18 to hit one of those little creatures there. And do you do it? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You hit.
Okay, so that does 4 points of damage automatically, and I have advantage on any attacks next turn because I have vexed it.
Oh, how vexing. All right, you are in charge of keeping track of that. Aline, you
I
should
will.
now have control of that token. If you don't,
Okay.
let me know. Disregard the fact that it's called Torch. That is what I was able to do very quickly to
it's
make
fine.
that happen. All right, so next, is that all you'd like to do on your turn, Sheila?
Yes.
Is that all you'd
that
like to
is
do? You did a lot.
My turn.
All right.
My guy still. Oh, there it goes. Never mind. Sorry.
No, you're okay. It worked.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yeah, I have the initiative in there.
Awesome. So the unicorn is going to it actually is going to run to the it would run to the edge of the pool, but it's very familiar with the idea of opportunity attacks and therefore is going to strike at the nearest toad-like creature to it. And it hits and does 12 damage to this toad-like creature here, thereby eliminating it from the map. Immediately reduced to 0 hit points as Uni rears up and stomps down onto that toad-like creature. All right. It is now the toad-like creature's turns.
Time for toads.
Time for toads.
Time.
And so you hear Willowbrush say, "Those are called bullywugs, and they're really gross." And now you know that they're called bullywugs. If you didn't before, because you could see it in the turn order. All right, so the bullywugs are going to attack all of you. So let's see. The one that is in front is going to go for, I think, Bibimbap. And so they're going to do a leap and is going to strike at you with its rapier. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, it does, Micah. It really does.
Weird.
That's going to be 4 piercing damage plus
Okay.
3 poison damage.
Oh, okay.
Then the next one is going to rush over to you, Valeria, and is going to strike out as well. I know a 22 hits. Or no, actually, I don't know. Does it hit you? Because you're
It does
armored
hit.
up.
I'm at 18.
Okay. And then...
I'm not armored up. I am wearing a red dress.
Oh, that's delightful.
Beautiful.
You take 7 piercing damage and 4 poison damage.
Oof. Dress red so that you can't see the blood on it.
Yep.
The other bullywug is going to rush forward and go for you, Sheila. That's, I don't think a 9 hits.
It does not.
All right. So there's a miss as it strikes out with its rapier. It's insectile rapier. It looks like kind of a grasshopper leg. It's got these little sort of hairs sticking off of it, and it just is like poking forward. The others are going to try to rush forward here. This one's going to get to here. And then the one that's back here is also going to rush forward as they try to kind of hold in Uni. And so just one more attack against you, Valeria.
Very good.
I don't think a 9 hits.
It does not.
All right, so we've got 2 misses there. The guy atop the nearby hill is going to just hang out for now, as he's too far away to do anything. Next come the sprites, and they are going to go for a bow attack.
Not just give us informative information about who we're fighting. And
Yeah, so what they do is they pull back their bows, and you see the bow fly through the air, and oddly enough, it misses the bullywug warriors and instead strikes the mushrooms that you see in the area. So one strikes the mushroom here, which is sort of to the northwest of Uni, and one strikes the mushroom to the south. And when that happens, Valeria and Sheila, I need you. Actually, no, Sheila, you're safe. So just Valeria, I need you to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
that should be okay. I've got +4 Constitution. I got a 10.
Awesome. So you are good. Now I'm going to do some con saves for the other creatures here. So we've got... Those 2 save. That one does not, so it is poisoned. That one does. That one does not, so it is poisoned.
I give an exasperated look over at Willowbrush, like, what is going on here?
And you just hear in the distance, sorry, you should stay far away from the puffball mushrooms. They are very poisonous, but what they do
is they're very helpful against those enemies. And anyway.
And now it's Torch's turn, which Torch on Torch's turn had heard to go to the net. The net is now not there, and I'll let you give some other, command or request.
What is the current status of the spore cloud?
The spore cloud lasts. That's actually a good question. I thought that it lasted. Oh no, it's kind of an immediate thing. So it
Okay.
emanates and then dissipates. Ooh.
Okay. So Torch here is going to fly high above the attack range of the enemies, and is going to go to the poisoned dude and is going to attack.
All right.
Oh no, a familiar can't attack, but it can take other.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, if it's a familiar. Yeah.
A familiar can't attack, but it does have bite on here, which
That's weird.
confused me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scratch that. Instead, do I want to fire at a mushroom?
Everybody else says you might as well.
I'm worried about what happens to the unicorn if I.
Oh, let me actually. I need to cross out the ones that have been used. So if you see a red circle, that is where the mushroom has been used. There we go.
Okay. Heck and heck. Well, our
What's
fairy
the range?
friends. My range? I have a longbow.
No, I meant the
Oh,
range of
on
the.
the-
the
10 feet.
clouds.
You'll all have known that from having seen it happen once. It's 10 feet.
All right. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to, I'm just going to move north a little bit. And with my longbow, I will take aim at the poisoned enemy directly in front of me. It critted,
Wow.
which I feel like is overkill for this particular thing because that's 48 plus 1.
48.
Which one? This one?
No, the one directly in front of me, the poisoned one by the unicorn.
The poison one by the. Oh, I see you way over here. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Directly in front of you that way. Got it. Okay, yes. You destroy it.
Okay.
It is gone. It is a
So
very
you'll
unhappy
be-
bullywug.
My DM friend, you'll be thrilled to know that with a 4d8, I rolled a 7, just for posterity's sake. So thank you, D&D Beyond, for that exemplary roll.
Wow.
Wow.
At least
Anyway.
if it's gonna happen, having it on this type of an event.
Yeah.
So the bullywug dies, but much less brutally than you would have thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And
He said his last words. I thought he would be dead already by the time he hit the ground. Okay, all right.
I guess that's my turn. It feels kind of lackluster, but
No,
here
you
we go.
completely took out
you
the.
killed somebody.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's more than we've done.
All right, Bibimbap.
All right. A floating spectral mace appears above Bibimbap and smashes down on the bullywug immediately in front.
Wow.
That is, it misses entirely because
Aw.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, dang
So
it.
I will just now and so then Bibimbap goes, stupid spiritual weapon when a real one will do. And I swing with my mace and only roll a 10.
Does a 10 hit? No, I'm sad. I'm sorry to say it does not. That's
And
what,
then he says, all right, all these maces are rubbish. And an hour in, that's my turn. I will wait here for the next turn.
oh dear, the way D&D ends up playing out. But Priscilla, it is your turn. Priscilla, no last name. It is your turn.
All right. I am humming a very popular song in my head and discussing to let it go.
Oh,
As I aim for this little guy right there, I am going to cast Ray of Frost.
LETITGO.
This one's making me cold.
yeah, cold to go, exactly.
14. Yep. All right. I rolled a 14.
A 14 to hit.
Yes.
As you zap out with your ice, screaming, let it go, it goes far and misses the bullywug.
All right.
Anything else?
Well, the snow never bothered me anyway. I'll just stand and continue on. Go next.
Will our champions who are gathered together to save the unicorn, who at one point threw an axe at a unicorn that is not really a unicorn at the moment. It's a no corn because it's missing its horn.
It's still a unicorn, even if it doesn't have a horn. Come on.
But the uni refers to the corn on its head. Anyway, will they be able to save this unicorn, bring this unicorn back to Zilvan Cobblewander? Find out next time on Total Party Kill. Folks, we are going to take a little break before we come back with the second hour of Total Party Kill, where, in theory, we will make it to the next part of the adventure, and we look forward to having you back with us soon. Anything anyone needs to say before we go into the pause mode?
Remember us as we are now and not what we become in the future. Thank you.
Indeed.
All right, 10 minutes, everybody, starting now.
remember.
And we're back. Welcome, welcome.
We signaled to Micah.
Yes, I saw your thumbs ups. All right. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Welcome back to Total Party Kill, the podcast where we play Dungeons and Dragons online for your amusement. Well, hopefully your amusement. Maybe sometimes your tears. Maybe sometimes your joy. Maybe sometimes your excitement. It's all those things that we try to bring to you here on Total Party Kill. I am your dungeon master, Micah Sargent. My pronouns are he, him, and we are joined by a wonderful womb full of whimsy. Yes, I said room as if it was womb. And this time we're going to go in reverse. So up first is, and of course, our players will introduce themselves and tell us about their characters. Up first is Jason Snell.
Oh, hi. I am Jason Snell, and I am playing Bibimbap Sauerbraten. Look it up, people. It's food. And he's a grumpy dwarf cleric with a big gray beard and feels like he is relentlessly competent, even though he just missed with his attack rolls in the last turn.
Twice.
We are also joined by Annette Weerstra.
Hello, I am playing Sheila Bobula Banana Fanafofila, a human rogue, but you can just call me Sheila.
We're also joined by Kathy Campbell, the unicorn herself.
Hello, my cat and team. I am Kathy Campbell, she, her, playing Priscilla, no last name, she, her, who was bothered by the cold in missing her one thing because someone else stole the plan with the mage hand, and it's fine.
And she's not
mad
bitter
at
about
all.
it at all.
We're not friends
Bitter
anymore,
like the cold.
apparently.
Joined as well by the man of the hour, James Thompson. Hello, James.
I am playing Valeria Shatterburn, she, her, who's a half-orc barbarian who's never met a problem that can't be solved with axes, including apparently hostage rescue.
And last but never least, it is Aline Sims. Hello, Aline.
Hello, my pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Enomia Nomi Heldu, an astral elf druid whose pronouns are also she, her.
Wonderful. All right. Well, last we left off, our adventurers found themselves in a bit of an interesting situation in a sort of woodland clearing where they were attempting to rescue a unicorn after having been sent into the woods to find a unicorn by Zilvan Cobblewander of the Copper Keg. They arrived there and a sprite asked them for their help in saving this unicorn named Uni. And as we last left off, the unicorn is free of the net, and there are attacks taking place against the captors of the unicorn. And we are back at the top of the turn order with Valeria.
How many have we got left? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus the other guy. Well, I think Valeria is quite annoyed at this situation, and so she is going to start raging at this. And she has a wild magic raging thing, which means I roll a dice and we see what happens. Now, this is a D8. Okay, that's a 5. So whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out in retribution. So if anything hits me, it's going to get hit back.
Nice. They don't know that, though, right?
They don't know that, but I'm probably glowing in some way that looks disturbing.
Got it. All right.
Okay, I am going to... That was, I believe, a bonus action. Let me just
Yeah, I
double
think
check that.
your rage
Yes,
is always...
raging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am going to attack the poisoned little froggy person below me
Alrighty.
with a long sword, I believe. Okay, I rolled an 18. Does that hit?
Let me just double check. I think poisoned only counts for when they're trying to do a thing, but I want to make sure that you. Yeah, okay. They just have. I want to make sure you didn't have advantage on that attack, and you do not. But an 18 does hit. Yes.
Okay, that's 1d8 plus 3, and it's going to also have some, because this is a longsword. If I hit, well, I have hit it, the creature is going to have disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Well, it already has disadvantage because it's poisoned.
Double disadvantage.
Double disadvantage, which cancels out, which means that it doesn't have any. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Okay. So that is, what did I say? 1d8 plus 3. That is 9 damage I can add.
Tell me what it looks like as you slash through this bullywug.
I think I'm probably hitting it. Am I assuming that this thing is dead?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I am hitting it sort of underarm and then going straight through and out the other underarm. And then it's just going to do that sort of slow slide.
Oh.
And then the top half is just going to squelch onto the ground.
Yum. And Valeria, of course, is in the middle of a rage. Does Valeria say anything or make any sound? Is she like a tennis player in this moment?
Yeah, I suspect there is a sort of a loud grunt of satisfaction at the successful cleaving of this little frog.
Nice. I respect it. I do. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Valeria?
I think I am out of actions, so.
All right. Nomi, it is your turn.
Okay. I think I'm just going to continue my strategy of picking off bullywugs by the unicorn. So I'm again going to aim at the one in front of me to the east, and with my longbow, that's an 18 to hit, well, 21 to hit actually.
A 21
18
hits.
on the die. And I've rolled D&D Beyond. Rolled a 2 for 3 damage.
Oh. And just to be clear, because I am multitasking, was it this one?
Yep.
Okay. All right. You successfully hit that bullywug. Anything else?
I'm sad. No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, that's okay.
Sheila, Bubila, Badina, Finafofila, it is your turn.
I have a rapier and a bullywug in my face.
Yes, you do.
So I am going to attack that bullywug.
Yes, you are.
And I rolled a 13.
A 13 does not hit a bullywug.
If I have a bonus action for 2-weapon fighting, does that mean I can try again?
If you have a bonus action for 2-weapon fighting, do you have? I think that means that.
Yeah, you can make the extra attack on the bonus action. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
With a different
different
weapon.
weapon.
You have to have
Okay.
a second
The different
equipped
weapon?
weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will use my. I have a dagger.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
I was going to say if it was like a
So-
ranged weapon, you probably wouldn't want to do it, but.
Nope, I've got a dagger for situations such as this. So rapier, dagger, attack. And
Both
I rolled
piercing.
a 24 this time.
24 definitely hits.
And that is, it's probably not enough to kill this little bugger.
You can't add your modifier on the bonus attack, by the way.
You
On either
can't?
one. You can't.
Okay. I rolled
Still
a
a hit.
2.
But
All right. That is 2
bonus
damage
attack's
as
never as
you
good.
stick your dagger into the bullywug.
In his throat.
And it goes.
Stick it in his throat.
The Uni is once again going to rear up on its hind legs and strike out at one of the bullywugs around it. And definitely hits. And does 10 damage to this not unicorn, this bullywug to the east of it. All right, the bullywug's turn. So let's see, what do we have here? We've got one in front of Bibimbap that is going to attempt an attack. I know a 22 is going to hit. That's going to do...
Yeah, why are you rolling so good,
I know,
Micah?
I don't
Why are you
Yeah,
rolling so good?
rude.
I don't know.
I prefer Tony. I'm just kidding.
That's I'm leaving. That's 10 damage, unfortunately.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's and then the one near Sheila is going to go as well. That's only an 8.
Good.
Then the one north of Valeria is going to go. That's only an 11.
Nope.
All right. The 3 behind Uni are going to disengage and then start moving more to the east.
Running away.
And the one to the south is going to rush forward and also try to hit you, Sheila.
Try.
An 8 also doesn't hit. Wow.
It does not.
They only seem to want to hit Bibimbap.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Bibimbap.
that guy is a
guy.
competent guy. The other ones are not.
That must be what it is.
true.
Yeah.
I haven't
He's the
been
best
super
of them.
competent.
He is the best of them. By the way, in case you didn't know, in D&D 5th edition 2024, the bloodied condition is back. I just wanted to point that out.
It's nice.
I mean,
I'm bloodied, by
Awesome.
the way.
yeah, it's bad.
So now we
that
can...
It's back
We don't
on
have to
our
say
people.
if bloodied was a thing. All right.
It's a thing.
The guy at the top, who, if you're looking at the turn order, all of you very observant people will know his name is Grump. Grump shouts out and says, "Oi! It's clear this isn't going how we expect it, so let's get on our way." And he kind of gives basically a call to the bullywugs, and you give me... Yeah, I would like it. A mid-battle perception check from all of you.
Perception. Am I any good at that?
5.
It's not too bad.
Oh, now I roll
16.
low. 22.
All right, so we've got 17, 16, 22. Those are plenty.
9.
9.
And also 5.
So I just think that what that means is those of you who are paying a little bit more attention, you are reminded of the fact that there is a floating, glowing portal next to Grump, and through the shimmer, you can see what appears to be kind of like a polished stone floor and kind of gleaming. You're not exactly sure. It's sort of shiny in the sky, and then like a polished stone floor. And I just think that it's really, it was sort of a mid-battle reminder as you're seeing Grump shout out to the other people that, oh, they may be making their way to the portal. All right. The sprites are going to once again aim at the mushrooms. And so let's see what they do. All right. So they both aim and are able to successfully hit a mushroom. So we'll do that one. And we will do, I guess, this one. And I don't know why I didn't. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Who needs to? 5, 10, yeah. So Bibimbap will need to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw. Hopefully you've got high Constitution. And then...
17.
Nice. So you're good. So it's just 2 bullywugs who need to make Constitution saving throws. And we'll see.
Me as well? No? Am I not within...
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. No, wait, that mushroom was already gone before, wasn't it? This one here
no,
was...
you
No,
shot...
this is
That
this
Oh,
one.
that one. Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't... Yes, you're on the other side. Yes, so you do need to, as well as that bullywug. Okay, thank you.
What was that? It's a DC 10.
Yeah, DC 10.
And 18 plus 4, so
All
22.
right. You are A-okay. That bullywug is... down. That one is fine, and that one is fine. Okay, so yeah, one more poisoned bullywug, which gives them a disadvantage on their turn. All right. Torch, your turn to move around or distract or whatever Torch was. Although that's not Torch's name. I just that. Sorry.
I like it.
It
We
is
can
now.
we can just
Yeah.
go with it. Yep. I think Torch is going to kind of head toward the portal. Going to stay high out of range.
Nice.
Just to check things out.
All right. So yeah, you feel free to move Torch over toward the portal.
Okay. Actually, we're gonna go like above the water a little bit, just to be a little further out of reach.
Alrighty. So you make your way, or rather, Torch makes their way over towards the portal, and now it is Bibimbap's turn. Are we gonna get it this time? Bibimbap?
Oh, sorry. It's my turn.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Okay. Attack. Spectral Mace is going to attack again. You know, the one that appeared spookily and then didn't do anything. Guess what? It's 18 to hit this time.
That will hit.
Oh, good. Well, then that bullywog is taking 5 damage.
Bullywug takes 5 damage.
How's he doing? Bloodied?
Not bloodied, but close.
Jeez. Boy, well, that's really annoying. Then let's see. I'm just gonna hit him with my mace then. I'm gonna be simple. Oh, that's a crit. Okay, that's good. I like that.
That'll do it.
Okay, so I can roll my dice twice.
Yes, you may.
And that means it's gonna be 12 damage.
All right. Tell me what it looks like as you smash a bullywug.
I mean, he gets dented in bad places and falls to the ground, and he croaks.
Oh, he does. He does indeed croak.
You've been waiting to do that since you saw we were doing toads.
No,
Yes.
it is. I should have said it's a total party
Oh,
kill.
a total party kill.
There
You
you
should.
Okay, I'm done. I'll go into my corner again.
Title of the episode.
All right. So yes, you you get rid of that one. And now it is Priscilla's turn.
Right. All right. All right. All right. I am going to move. Hold on. Perfect. To here. Oh, that's not the. I haven't moved. I haven't touched things. I'm so unused to what I'm doing right there. Okay. And now I'm going to say, come on, guys. Let it go this time. Maybe. We'll see. The furthest one. I'm going to. 15.
A 15, that definitely hits a bullywug.
Excelente. Oh, where's my D8?
Should have had a D8.
I was
Reference
not...
acknowledged.
Thank you.
Okay. And 5. Yeah, 5 points of what is that? Damage. Cold damage.
All right.
And then its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
All righty. So sort of kind of restrained sort of deal. I'll just make it blue. All right. Anything else on your turn?
That is it. Insert witty comment here.
So witty.
So witty.
All right. It is Valeria Shatterbone's turn.
Well, I'm going to try and shatter this particular toad that is quite cold in front of me.
Hold on. Sorry. I was doing this one.
Oh, my bad.
The further one. Yeah. No, that's okay.
Multitasking. All right. Then you actually kill that one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
good.
So
Excellent.
it freezes. Sort of freezes up and then shatters into pieces.
Excellent.
How much damage was that again?
5.
Excellent. I'll add that back. All right. Now it's Valeria Shatterbone's turn.
Well, she's still going to hit this one.
Yes.
Okay. With
That's all the
my
same.
long sword, I will have a swipe, and that is a 14 plus 5, 19 to hit.
All right. 14 plus 5 is 19 to hit, and that does hit.
And then 1d8 plus 3, which is 10 damage to this toad.
It's definitely bloodied.
And I don't think I can do anything else.
All right. Nomi, it is your turn once again.
Few choices. I think the priority is crud. What is the priority here? I'm gonna go after Grump.
Okay.
So first step is moving to there. And I'm going to fire an arrow with my longbow. Got an 18 to hit.
Does an 18 hit a grump? Let's see if an 18 hits a grump, whose character sheet I did not pull up yet. And it does hit a grump.
Okay.
Nice.
I should have done something else. Anyway, why? Why? 2 damage.
Now you're just making him grumpy.
I think, yeah, your arrow sort of hits him in the arm and just kind of slices. It ends up being sort of slashing damage as it flies by. And he's like, "Oi, why'd you do that?"
Tis but a flesh wound. Okay. That was my exciting turn.
Hit him. So really,
I
like, that's-
did.
Yep.
I was hoping to prevent him from reporting back to whatever, but okay.
All right, it is Sheila's turn.
Yes, I still have a rapier and I still have this bully in my face. So I am going to rapier hit him this time. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And that is. I have my D8. 11 points. Nope. Sorry. 10 points.
10 points of damage to this one that's directly in front of you, or
Yes.
the one? Okay.
Yep, the one right in front of me.
Tell me what it looks like as you stab into that bullywug and end its life.
So I put my rapier through his throat, and then I just pull up and split his head in half.
Wow.
Nice.
These people.
I know. You asked.
I did ask.
I give you a big thumbs up from the other side of the battlefield.
I nod. In my other hand, I have a dagger, and I'm going to hit the one on the other side and see if does a 17 hit.
A 17 hits.
And so then I just get the dice roll damage.
Yes.
Maybe it'll be a 4. It is a 3.
All right. You stab with your dagger after you use your rapier to stab into the other one. You quickly pull over your dagger and strike out, and you hit it kind of in its gut, and it croaks a little bit. Not croaks, but croaks, and is very upset.
I mockingly croak back at it.
Oh, wow.
Ribbit.
Anything else, Sheila?
No, that's my turn.
All right. The unicorn is going to. I think the unicorn is going to ready an action. No. Yeah, the unicorn is going to ready an action, which is not revealed to you. All right, the bullywugs are going to continue to make their march up towards the pool. This one is going to disengage from Valeria and then also start going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then, are there any more left? Yes, one more. We'll also disengage from you, Sheila, and go as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. And then Grump, on Grump's turn, says... Actually, Grump starts to walk down 5, 10, 15, and says... Okay, we've had enough. I'm not interested in losing any more of me men. So here's the deal. I'd love it if you granted me some mercy here. I will just be on my way, and no harm, no foul. You can have the unicorn. We can be done with this. What do you say?
Do you have the horn?
The whole... Oh, no, I don't have the horn. I was asked to, help get the unicorn. And, the guy I was working with has the horn. And so we were just going to take the unicorn, and I was going to try to sell it as a sort of pack horse. But, when you've got a unicorn, it's a little bit more formidable, as it were, than a standard pack horse. So you can see we were struggling a bit.
So can we react in this moment? I mean, are we out of combat?
We're kind of
combat?
we're kind of paused on combat, so you can all talk. Yes.
I throw an axe at Grump.
Well, then we're in combat.
That's still combat. Yeah. That's different. If you want, you can talk. If you are not interested in talking, I'm okay with us continuing on with the battle. But Grump has basically said, my men will put down their arms. I'll put down my arms. I can give you a little bit of information about where the horn has gone. And we'll just be on our way. What do you say?
I want to
We
know
need-
the name of that. Who has the horn?
Yeah, we need more info.
We need
on
that
the-
info. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair though, our contract just says that we're going to bring the unicorn, and although there is not a robot or not episode on whether a unicorn is still a unicorn if it doesn't have the horn, I'm going to assume that the magicalness of it is innate in the it may not be able to do additional magic, but if we take the unicorn, if we take Uni back to the bar, we've fulfilled our contract, and so it's all done.
Grump says, I don't understand half of what you're saying there. Unless
The
that's what you
name.
call table talk, in which case I didn't hear a thing of it.
Yeah.
The name. We want the name
The name of what?
of the person who has the horn.
Oh, that's Kellic. So Kellic is a mage, and he had this weird book with him, and he said he wanted to take this book and that horn and perform some ritual right there through the portal. That's where he went. And what he was going to do is, I don't know if you know this, but if a unicorn loses its horn, it loses its magic. And so, like, all of the magic is stored in the horn. And so if you take the horn and you use it as a, what is it called? Are any of you magical? When you're doing a spell and you take a little bit of dust, what's that dust called? A spell component, that's it. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like a spell component for have you ever heard of a wish spell?
Oh.
Yeah, Kellic.
Aline has heard of a wish spell.
Yeah,
Wish
Aline has
spell.
definitely heard of a wish spell. Yeah, Kellic's planning on using the unicorn horn to cast a wish spell.
Do you know where he went?
Yeah, through that portal over there.
Well,
Perhaps you should take some notes. It's like you're one of those. If I went to a restaurant
listen,
and then you came to
listen,
the
sassy
table
pants.
and you weren't listening for my order by writing it down, I'd be a little nervous because you wouldn't get it.
Where-
I wanted medium rare meat.
Wow.
Where's the portal lead?
That is the question. Thank you.
I am not versed in magics, but it's my understanding that it leads to what I think Kellic was calling it a demi-plane. Are you familiar
geez.
with that?
Fun.
Okay,
So
you
fun.
and your toads step aside so we can go through the portal.
Yeah, that's fine
And
by
will
us.
you help us go get the horn back, and then we won't kill you?
Yeah, no, that's not happening. We'll fight you or we'll be on our way.
Do you think you will win?
I think I could take a good load of you, yeah.
What insight?
Okay.
Does he actually think he could take?
Yes.
Let's do an insight check.
All right. I rolled a 1 or 5.
Wow. Lean.
I would like some
sorry.
insight on the story he just told, and specifically if we will indeed find the horn if we go through the portal.
Okay, you go ahead and do that roll.
15.
So, Nomi, your character believes that there would
Believes everything he said.
yeah, there'd still be quite a battle. There'd still be quite a battle ahead. A 15, you get the insight that Grump doesn't know a whole lot about magic, but that Grump is more interested in staying alive and making more money off of things, and so therefore is doing what he can to be done with you, including in this case being honest with you that the horn has been taken through that portal by somebody named Kellic. Yeah, that is definitely the case. You don't feel any deception in that way.
Okay.
So yeah, I will tell my men to stand aside, and you can, hop on through the portal. It's been open ever since it was opened in the first place, so I imagine it stays open. I've not seen it close for as long as we've been here.
Well, we should probably talk to the unicorn and
Yeah.
see what the unicorn's opinion of all this is.
All right, so what I'm going to do here is I will switch, and we will clear the turn order, and you see Grump and his men start to leave,
Wait,
save for the ones that are
Grump,
dead.
though, sir, we need to know if the unicorn is okay with us letting you leave, because you were torturing him, and I feel like Uni might want some revenge. So just because we're saying that you can leave,
As you're saying this, they're walking away.
cool.
What does the unicorn do?
The unicorn turns to you all and kind of goes, sort of lets out a little whinny to get your attention. And you are delighted to hear a voice that says, "Let them go. They are not of concern in the grand scheme of things."
Okay.
All right. And so those guys go off, leaving the corpses of their, allies there. The moment that they all vanish as well, or not vanish, but walk off into the woods, the sprites rush forward, kind of surrounding Uni, and they say, the one that you saw before says to you, "Oh, by the way, my name is Willowbrush, and this is my friend Knock. We are friends of Uni here, and we just wanted to thank you so much for helping us out. Are any of you hurt?"
I think most of us are hurt.
Yeah. Quite.
I'm not.
I'm bloodied.
"Oh my goodness, I have this for you." And Willowbrush kind of flits down to you, Bibimbap, and hands you, it's kind of comical because you don't understand per se how they've been able to carry this, but there are 2 potions of healing that Willowbrush hands over to you. And
Thank you.
then who else said that they were damaged or hurt?
I'm slightly damaged. It depends. I don't know who's the worst of us.
I'm not.
I'm not
I'm
damaged.
not at all. Yeah.
All right. So
Okay, then me.
Knock flits over to you and says, "And this is for you," and hands you 2 potions of healing.
Nice.
And Willowbrush says, "Do you see what they did to Uni? Uni's horn has been removed. This has been terrible. We heard Uni whinnying, and we hurried as quick as we could, and we saw that awful white-bearded spellcaster, I think they called Kellic, and Kellic hit Uni on the head with his walking stick, and the moment that happened, Uni's horn disappeared from her head, and it appeared in Kellic's head, and then he ran away through that portal, and then all of these horrible creatures appeared, and we're just so glad that you're here, that you helped us out." And Willowbrush is starting to weep.
It's all right, little sprite. We're going to go through the portal and get the horn back.
We are.
Yep.
Nock says, "That's wonderful. If you get the horn back,
we're pretty sure that when you bring it close to Uni, it will reattach to her body right where it was left off because it was just a special magic spell built into the stick that made it
Nice.
possible.
Uni, do you
Loves to
want to
do
come with
surgery.
us?
Unfortunately, this has taken a lot out of me, and I fear I need to take time to recover. While I can stomp a mud hole into a bullywug warrior, I fear that what you face ahead would be much too difficult for me in my current state without magic.
Will you be safe here?
I will be safe with young Willowbrush and Nock.
All right.
You
Well, we
weren't
should go
safe
then.
before
Let's
with
go.
them.
Before you
Through
go,
that portal.
I would like to let you know that Kellic the mage was joined by several bullywugs and some strange wolf-like creatures that went through the portal.
Thank you. We should let you know that we came seeking you because there is a guy who runs a tavern who has a possession problem in his family, and he sent us to find you and bring you back. And we would be, if we can bring this horn back, it would be awfully nice if you would go with us and help out our friend with his possession problem.
Every time you say possession, Uni stomps her horn on the ground and kind of like snorts and says, "Possession."
He does
It
that
is-
too. He does that too. He says, I have a possession
It
problem.
is a dark and horrible thing, and I would be glad to render my aid.
All right. Well, we have to get our horn
Excellent.
then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the holy sign of whatever my holy sign is, and let's get out of here.
All right. So you all walk to the portal and step through.
As we're walking up, I knock back one of the health potions just to.
Oh yeah, I have had both of the health potions and just
Bip and Bap, I have another health potion if you
okay.
need
I'm,
another.
I'm almost full now, so
Okay.
I'm okay
I will
Awesome.
save
for
it.
now.
All right. So
Yeah, I'm not too bad. So
then we will head on to the next map. You should all see yourselves
Bottom right corner.
the bottom right corner of the map. And once again, you are free to rearrange yourselves as needed. And I need to bring over Torch. So let me do that real quick.
I like that Torch has a name that
Random.
just fits.
Random torch.
Where did Torch go? Oh, wow, way up there. Okay. So let me know once you are arranged as you feel you would be in this situation.
I feel Valeria is definitely raring to just run up a corridor and hit somebody with an axe because she was stopped from doing it before. I suspect her rage has ended because we talk to people.
Yeah, yeah. Ends the rage.
Yeah.
Speaking, talking. Ends the rage.
That talking really makes me rage, but
All right. Now that you have appeared and have arranged yourself thus, you appear in a chamber enclosed by thick walls of thorns. Behind you, the glowing portal back to the woods shimmers. Cold mist coils through the air. A crystal barrier, its curved surface swirling with light and colors, forms a strange sky overhead.
interesting.
So I have Torch for 2 hours, and I'm thinking that he could be a scout for us because I can see through his eyes
Nice.
I
as
like
an
that idea.
action. So,
I like that idea.
Scouty torch.
all right. Anyone have any thoughts on which way Torch should look?
Well, as players, we can look at the map. As characters, we have no idea. But there is a big opening that I can see ahead.
Okay.
And I figure going straight up through that hole probably would make sense. But
All right. So,
are these thorns? How high are they?
They're like basically it's almost like a hedge maze. So very tall hedges, and the hedges are made of thorny bushes. So they're pretty tall, like I don't know, 10 feet.
But Torch could basically just fly over the top of them.
Oh,
in
yes.
any direction.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just go up and see what you can see. I guess
Do some spiral out.
drone reconnaissance.
Yes.
all right. So, yeah, I'll have Torch do that, go up about, I don't know, like 60 feet,
Okay.
and just kind of start circling. I'm constrained by the walls.
No,
Yes.
you can go through
Can't
the wall.
hold me
Oh,
in.
you can go through the hedges, but you can't go through the
No,
external.
Torch cannot go. Anyway,
Yeah, so you will have to follow along the path because of how it's made in Roll20, but essentially what you're doing is looking around. So let's go kind of place by place. So you flew up first, right?
Yep.
And then you flew over into this corner. While you were up in the area directly north of you, you spot a small dog that is kind of appears to be cowering a little bit and kind of sneaking around. You just see a small dog. And then you went kind of east of that. When you went east of that, you come to kind of the edge of a path that it's odd. The mist kind of thickens right at the edge of the path, and you aren't sure what's on the other side of it. Just that the path kind of, you don't get the impression that it ends, but it goes somewhere you're not sure where.
okay. Flying in a circle around.
Okay.
Got it around.
Okay, so you head that way, and you see some bullywug warriors walking around and looking beneath bushes, around hedges, all over, clearly trying to find something.
Can Valeria see this dog from the position that she's in?
Actually, yes. So in that case, I will reveal the dog.
I think Valeria runs towards the dog.
Okay. So then we'll put a pause on the rest of Torch's walk. So Valeria, you move forward into a misty clearing. The passage widens to form a larger misty chamber enclosed by walls of thorns with 3 more passages leading different directions. From one of them, you see this sleek puppy with a lolling tongue, a runny nose, and nervous eyes bound into view. And as it sees you rushing forward, it kind of cowers on the ground looking up at you, and kind of takes a second to see that you are not a bullywug, and then just kind of has sort of a scared but curious look on its face.
I have proficiency in animal handling. Can I do something to try and convince this dog or pick it up in a comforting fashion?
Yeah, you can definitely attempt to comfort the dog. The DC is going to be a little high because it is scared. So we're going to go DC 16.
Okay. So I've got +2 animal handling. That is
before he reveals his role,
Mm-hmm.
can I move up there and like toss a little bit of jerky or something onto the ground
As
and say
advantage?
comforting things to the dog
Yeah.
to help him?
Yeah.
to help
So
him with this.
that's
Because
great.
because I'm concerned that maybe she doesn't know Valeria is not as good with dogs, and I've had some dogs in my time, and I'm gonna try to help out with this.
Yeah, so you move forward as well, and when you do, to provide some delicious dog
I'm down
treats,
low, and I'm tossing a little treat out there.
kind of talking, softly or whatever, or moving carefully. Yeah. So now you get to roll with advantage.
okay.
DC 16.
That is 17. on
Beautiful.
The second roll. So I scoop the dog up and sort of just bring it to face height, and which is quite high because I am quite tall, and then just sort of pat it and make comforting gestures and motions.
So as you actually, before you even start to pet it, as you bring it up to face height, like so, the dog has like, you've seen the rigidity go out of it. It's kind of comfortable with you now. But it kind of looks you in the eyes, and then suddenly it sneezes. And as it sneezes,
Oh no.
it disappears and reappears over in the corner. And then it like shakes its head back and forth and then looks at you again and is like,
Okay, I go over and try and pick it up again.
so you pick it up again. This time, it is, happily taking your pets and everything. And maybe you're kind of cradling it. And then suddenly, and it sneezes again. And then boop, it appears over on the other edge. And it's looking at you again. And I think it gets the impression that you're very much in tune, so to speak, with the creature, with it. Can you give me a nature check? Actually, both of you, Bibimbap and Valeria, since you've both, moved forward toward it.
Not great at nature.
1.
I got a 9.
Okay. That then you're not sure what's going on, but you do still know that the dog appears to be very friendly and actually starts to walk back toward you.
It's a teleporting dog, everybody.
It is a teleporting dog. You see the dog look up at both of you, and it kind of does a little chuff. It's not a sneeze, but it's like hey, pay attention. And it starts to, what does it do? It takes its paw and it moves its paw so that it's facing toward itself. And then it looks at you.
Okay.
And then, since you haven't said anything, it takes its paw and moves it away and then back towards itself and away and back towards itself. And then it looks at you.
I move towards it.
Could I have insight, maybe, Micah,
Yeah.
on this?
Yeah. Let's do an insight roll. That's actually a great one.
I personally also need insight here.
Yeah.
25.
So with
Goodness.
very insightful, you get the impression that the dog is pantomiming and is trying to communicate to you, but it wants to see if you're picking up on the fact that it's trying to communicate. So it is pointing at itself to see if you'll say, you?
Oh, I see. I see.
Okay.
Okay. Dog.
And then it sort of shakes its
Bibimbap
head
Sauerbraten.
and then points at you and it goes, it chuffs, and then it puts its paws down, and then it starts to contort its body in many ways as it communicates to you that it was captured by some creatures, and it sort of hunches itself together and is jumping along. It's very reminiscent of a toad. And then it the dog kind of takes its paws to its side and lifts them up on its left and right side and puts it over its head, showing that it was inside of a bag. And then it looks back and forth and it does a sneeze, and then it shows itself outside of the bag, telling you that the way that it escaped was because it sneezed, unfortunately activating its teleportation ability. And then, last but not least, it points at itself, and then it rubs its nose, and it points at itself again, telling you that his name is Nosy.
I relay all of this to the group and then say, I'm also really, really good at charades. We do that a lot in my order back at the Abbey. We do that a lot.
And
you take a vow of silence. There's not a lot of games you can play. You can play charades.
As you
And I
figure...
think-
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think Valeria is just going to keep trying to pick the dog up, and then it's going to teleport on the other side. And she's going to run over, try and pick it up
I
again.
love that. And the dog is just very much loving it the whole time. I think... Actually, Priscilla, you started to walk up. Give me a nature or a history check, whichever is higher for you.
+6 is 22.
All right, so with a 22, you know, and you tell the group, oh, I think this is a baby blink dog. And a blink dog is a dog that has the ability to teleport. You know that it's a fey creature, that their alignment tends to be lawful good, and that this dog appears to be able to understand both Common and Sylvan, but cannot speak it, although can apparently gyrate it.
Excellent.
And so, yes, you kind of relay that to the group as well. And as you... Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Nope.
Nope.
Never mind. No question.
Okay.
I
No
answered
question.
my question by reading properly.
Oh,
So we're
okay.
good.
As you are kind of wrapping up the telling there, Priscilla, of the little details about the dog, I think Torch, you perhaps, and you can tell me if this isn't the case, start to fly back and alert the group because slapping footsteps and gurgling voices emanate from a nearby path as it sounds like some Bullywug warriors are approaching. And in fact, one of them goes,
I told you giving the dog to the king was a stupid idea.
I know, grumbles another.
Blighted thing sneezed itself right out of me bag.
And in the distance, you can see the approach of 3 Bullywug warriors who are looking for Nosy the Blink Dog. Will!
So
Oh,
just the, you said correct you. So Eunomia is looking through Torch's eyes. So even before Torch can get back, she's conveying to the group that
Excellent.
there are enemies coming.
nice.
And I would also like to use my telepathic utterance because the dog knows how to understand Common. I'm going to tell him that these are coming and that he should hide.
Oh, nice. Also, I think that's the telepathic utterance is sounds so much like when someone is trying to sound really highfalutin and they're like, I speak in their mind. No, this is a telepathic utterance. I love that that's one of the skills. That's great. Will, our blink dog ever stop sneezing and be held for more than a period of maybe 1 minute by Valeria? Will they successfully fend off yet more of these creepy bullywug warriors? Will Torch make it back in time to help distract the oncoming creatures? And will we be able to continue with this adventure that was supposed to be a one-shot but never is? Find out perhaps next time at perhaps some future date on some future year. Who knows?
Just the next episode of Total Party
The
Kill.
next episode of Total Party Kill. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
We did do like 20 minutes of contract negotiations.
Unexpected contract negotiations.
Always get you.
I mean, I didn't really think we were going to finish it today. Nobody.
Oh,
thought.
no.
Never.
We know.
There's no
I
way.
certainly
Never.
didn't.
No.
No.
But here's a little for the people who are listening live. You get to hear this. Maybe everybody does. I don't know.
Bootleg. Hi, bootleg.
This is the only.
Bootleg.
This is the final map, so we are at least there.
Oh, yeah, great.
Oh, cool.
We're close.
Yeah.
Could be one more
Yeah, it could be one more.
sesh.
One more sesh,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Or set. Oh, is that what we're saying now? Set.
Sesh.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, we are
On
now.
the pod. As
Yeah,
we cast
that's
it.
what we're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we try to get together some other Friday?
We
Midday?
should. We should.
Yeah.
If
Yeah, that
if
works
folks
for
are
me.
available. Yeah. Well, put out another little dealy bob, as
Okay.
we also
Put out
call
a
it,
dealy bob.
and we will finish off this adventure.
Perfect.
Thank you all for tuning in today to watch us here on this Friday morning where we play, well, Friday morning for some people, where we play Uni and the Hunt for the Lost Horn. We will certainly find that lost horn at some point, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.